Okay, as long as we can hear here. Yes. It's good to see you guys. It's good to be back on here. Notice here we're all kind of a little tore up here. All right, not the normal studio here. We got the green screen in the back. We've been shooting some videos for the Million Dollar Plumber Success Academy. Some cool stuff coming there. Been working on this for a year. Had to reshoot some things, and so we had to do some shooting there. And obviously we got things tore up here.
Sound like you're in a barrel. Yes, we know. Sorry,
we sound like we're in a barrel. Sorry about that. Hey, hang with us here. We got. You ever feel like tonight's topic is? You ever feel like your plumbing business is like a plumbing busy mess? Like right now, everything's like a busy mess. Well, there's a reason for our plumbing business is being a busy mess. I kind of get a feel. I know why we're in a busy mess here. We wanted to do. We had the studio tore up. Like I said, we're doing these videos and reshooting some things and doing some post-production stuff for the academy, which I'll tell you about here. It's coming here. But I just missed you guys. You know, I just said, no, I want to do a Potty Talk live. I want to do a Potty Talk live. So they threw some stuff together, and here we are. So here we are, literally thrown together. But just with hey, I got something new for you though too.
But first, drop live if you're live.
Yeah, give us a live and say, remind me here. I'm off my game here. Here's my notes. Okay, here's my notes here. Okay, yeah, drop live if you're live. Okay. All right.
Watching it live, if not a replay.
If you're watching on the replay, type replay. All right. How you guys doing? Who's with us here tonight? Ted, buddy. All right, Angela. How you doing? Good to have you on here. Ted, man, it's good to see you. I talked to you earlier. How you doing, brother? It's good to have you guys on here.
Some of our couples on.
Tom, good to see you, man. How's it going? All right, Tom's on. Any of our plumbing power couples on?
Yeah, we do. PPC, type PPC.
Yeah, if you're a plumbing power couple, type PPC.
In the comments.
In the comments, as you reminded me. All right, Brent is live. How you doing, brother?
Hey, Brent.
Good to see you. Kevin. Welcome to the Potty Talk Live here.
Leslie Bold, PPC.
Yeah, there we go, PPCs. All right, Al, good to have you on. Alex, good to have you on, brother.
Alex is another, him and Kristen.
All right. Good to see you guys. Yeah, I missed you guys.
Yeah.
We got a lot of stuff going on here.
What's the weather like right now? It's crazy.
The lovely Laura, can you tell that it sucks here where we're at? It's just a rainy, nasty day. I gotta take my woman south sometime.
I know.
She's gonna leave me. She's gonna leave me for the pool boy. All right, I got to get her south because she wants to know every time we get on. What's the weather? What's the weather where you're at?
Happy weather.
All right, so if you're someplace warm, hey, throw the lovely Laura some love. Alex, 71, yeah, California, dreaming. Nice. Okay, nice. There we go. Is that good, baby?
That's pretty good.
All right, are you gonna want to move back to Huntington Beach? She was a surfer girl. Surfer girl. All right, back in the day.
Okay, I'm not going wherever Angela's at.
Angela, Columbus, Ohio is looking for -30 tomorrow night. It's a Friday. Maybe you want to go south with us, Angela? All right. Tom's in Florida. 48 degrees in Florida. It's miserable. Yeah, that is miserable there. Ryan, come to Tucson.
Okay.
We should go. Man, Tucson is nice.
Yeah, that is
we should maybe go to Tucson. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. Christy, good to see you. Cold and windy.
Yep.
All right.
Angela, bracing for frozen pipes. I would say that's probably most of the Midwest.
Yeah, there we go. Hey, you got those frozen pipes? That's a good note there, guys. Frozen pipes, I know you can get in and get out of them, but it's a value-priced thing. It's a value-priced proposition. Our worst month with Attaboy Plumbing, our worst month, we had the most jobs, and our worst month was a frozen pipe month.
True.
It was a February.
Yep.
And we killed it. Man, we had like thousands of frozen pipes. We were killer busy. Guys worked at 9 o'clock at night, and it was actually a low month for us. And that's because we're getting in there just charging, $150, $200 to unfreeze pipes and just slamming them, whatever. I'd much rather done just a handful and charge $500. Hey, it's a value price proposition. You got that equipment. You got to know what to do. It's cold. It's nasty. You're out and about. All right, think about it.
Value play.
All right, Chris, CF, Denver, Blizzard, still awesome. That's good. That's right. Are you selling me, man?
Leslie and I are going to go surfing now.
Leslie, you're going to go surfing? There we go. All right.
Since we are sisters.
So. You are? Yeah, you guys look a lot alike.
We do look a lot alike.
All right.
So funny.
Hey, we're going to have a mastermind meeting in our place. We're going to go down to Costa Rica. Surf. There's some real surfing there.
Real surfing.
Yeah.
go.
I just like to sit on the board with all the other surfers and look cool. I can't surf with all the kids. They got these little kids out down there at HSM, they're all over the waves.
Oh,
like they were born doing that kind of thing. It's crazy, man.
It's crazy. All right, so we're going to talk about the news.
Well, here I got something for you, something new for you here.
Whoop, whoop,
All right,
whoop.
it's the $1 Million Plumber Playbook. All right. Hey, this is the playbook on how to win the plumbing business game. I have it for you. Hey guys, can you bring?
Yes.
Sweetheart, can you help them out? Bring up that. Can you bring up like the first video? It's an e-course.
Mm-hmm.
All right, a 10-video set e-course, and it's free to you. How about that, Mila? Yeah. Isn't that cool? You did a good job. How about that? All right. There it is, the $1 Million Plumber Playbook. All right, here. That's the first, game time.
$1 Million Plumber Playbook e-course.
Hey, who's that guy? Who is that good-looking guy right there? That's the $1 Million Plumber.
Share with you what you must do to be a successful plumbing entrepreneur.
How to win the plumbing business game. There you go. All right, have that down. It's a free e-course for you. All right, 10 videos set there. Got on how to win the plumbing business game. Just check it out. Hey, what are you going to do? Type in the comments. Playbook. Type playbook in the comments. Type playbook in the comments and get your free
e-course.
Free e-course there, okay?
Yep.
Get your e-ticket to the e-course. You guys remember e-tickets? Anyone remember what that is? Hey, if you know what an e-ticket is, what I'm referring to, Tom, you should know this. Florida boy.
Yeah, if you know it.
If you know it, type that in there. We'll tell who the old guys are here, okay? All right.
The e-tickets were the tickets.
Yep.
The tickets.
E-tickets. Hey, can you shut that video? I got me talking to me.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
still talking to me. There we go. Thank
Sorry
you.
about that.
All right. Hey, but check that. Get that playbook out. All right. And just introducing it on this off night here. Well, I'm so excited to get that out to you there. Okay. That's some good production there. Good stuff. A lot of good information, and it's free. So type playbook in the comments and get yours. Okay. So there we have it. Hey, discussion. Does your business? Does your plumbing business? Does it ever feel like a plumbing busy mess? Huh? Does it ever? I tell you, I talk to guys every other day here.
Yep, you do.
That just feel like, in my computer, am I still on here?
Yeah, you're still
on.
on.
My computer, I'm gone, man. What a night.
Are you kidding me?
This is a busy mess. The $1 Million Plumber is a busy mess
you're on
the set here.
I don't know why.
Does it ever feel like that? It certainly feels like that to me tonight. It's a busy mess. All right?
Yeah.
And there's reasons for that. If it ever feels like a busy mess, hey, throw me a 1 up in the comments. Okay, if you agree with me. If your plumbing business ever feels like a busy mess, not a busyness, but a busy mess.
So what do you mean by that?
Well, I looked up the origin of business.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
And I guess it's pretty deep.
Okay.
The origin implies that you're busy. Okay. You're busy. You're occupied.
That's deep.
You're occupied. Okay. And also refers to diligent. Okay. Today, it kind of refers more to an occupation or trade. Okay. That sounds more familiar for the day. But there's two kinds of busy.
Busy living.
All right. You're either busy living.
Or you're busy dying.
Or you're busy dying. All right. So which are you? All right. You busy living or you busy dying?
Type in the comments.
Okay. Let me know in the comments.
Are you living or dying?
Are you living or dying? Does it feel like your plumbing business is living or is it dying? What are some of the signs that your plumbing business may be dying?
That's good.
All right. Well, how about living where it feels like you're living week to week?
Ooh.
All right. Ever feel like that? Just kind of making it week to week. All right. Paycheck to paycheck.
Paycheck to paycheck.
Like it would have been better off if you just kind of stayed at another working for someone else instead of doing your own thing.
Alex is busy living.
All right. I think Alex
I know you can't see, can you?
getting it done. No, I can't. Something just went crazy over here.
Angela says she's living.
All right, Angela. Busy living.
Tom said he's living now.
Okay. Yeah, Tom's living now. Does it ever feel another clue that you may be plumbing business may be busy dying? Are you working all the time? Okay, meaning you gotta take that work on Saturdays and Sundays, or you just feel like we're not gonna be able to make it. Pay the bills. How about that? Are you still busy living or are you busy dying? Okay. Or how about this? You never can take off. You're afraid if you take off even for a long weekend, you're going to come back and the place is just going to be gone.
Yep.
All the customers are going to be gone. No one's going to know what to do if you're not there.
Patrick says he's busy living.
You're busy
because of
living?
You.
Busy living. Thank you, Patrick. All right.
Same with Alex.
All right. Same with Alex. There we go.
Mhm.
Busy living or busy dying. We got to get your plumbing business to living.
Living.
All right.
Live it up.
Are you, is your plumbing business for you or are you for it?
Mhm.
Which one is it?
Do you own
All
your
right.
job?
Do you own your job or do you have an asset that's making you money? The goal is to have an asset that's making you money. All right. So here's some things. Here's some things to get you on the right path of having a plumbing business
Okay.
instead of a plumbing busy mess. All right. Got 3 things for you, of course.
Okay.
All right. There's a few different things. We're going to get down to 3
Just
things.
3.
Just 3 here
Mhm.
on this crazy night.
Hey, Roger's
Okay.
watching and Jude's watching.
Hey, Roger. Hey, Jude. How you
Jude,
doing?
yeah,
How you
guys.
doing? Hey, Jude.
I bet he's
Well,
never heard
I
that
bet he's
before.
never heard that.
You know that you're probably the first
All
person
right.
to come up with that.
So, hey, key number 1. Key
Yes.
number 1 to having a plumbing business rather than a plumbing busy mess.
Yes.
Key number 1 is the right customer.
Woo!
Having the right customer.
Okay.
Okay, what's the right customer? That's a good question, the
That is
right
a
customer.
Really good question.
All right, the right kind of customer is this. Let me tell you what. See if you have the right kind of customer. Okay, you want plenty of them. Okay, lots of customers.
Okay.
Okay, lots of customers.
Lots of customers.
All right. You want customers that value value. Okay, they value value instead of economy over economy.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So we have that.
Okay.
And also you want customers that pay you right then,
That's
like when you
good.
get done. All right. Money in the bank right then. All right. So what does that sound like? Does it sound like, what about you guys out there in building, working with builders? Are your builders, are they the right kind of customer? Are they out there, are there plenty, are you working for, you have lots of customers? Well, you may have a few houses, but you really only have one customer. Okay, so really just that one builder, okay, with a few different houses. How about getting, do they want economy or they like value? I think it's the economy, all right? They want it done cheaply, right? All right, how about getting paid? Do you get paid right then, every day? Is it money in the bank every day? Or are you waiting forever to get your money? You ever have to chase a builder down and threaten them bodily harm or anything like that? So is a builder, a plumbing builder, is that the right kind of plumbing customer? I don't know. What about, I know guys that are into commercial, okay? They got all the Walmarts. I got all the Walmarts. I do all the Walmarts. So I do all the, what are the slider burgers? Who does the sliders? But you ever see guys down here crawling around with cords? You guys okay down there?
No.
No? Okay. What about, I got all the McDonald's or something like that. You guys that say I got the McDonald's. All right. So is there a lot of customers? Well, you may have a lot of McDonald's, but really it's one customer. It's the lady that, what's this? What's this here for?
Maybe plug in your computer. That's
Oh, I guess they wanted me to plug in my computer. So what about that? Is there a lot of customers there? Or how about, do they value or do they want things done, economically, the cheapest it can go with your commercial customers? What about getting paid? Do you get paid immediately when you're done? Or do you have to wait 30, 45 days? Are you the bank? You like being the bank, by the way? You realize that's what's happening? Why are you the bank? Why are you behaving like a bank? You ever feel like a bank? Let me know. What is it why do they get to use your money? You ever think about that? Why do you have to be the bank?
That's a really good question. And
McDonald's is bigger, and the builders are bigger.
Yep.
Why? Do you see what game's being played here? They throw you some crumbs, and they use your money and your time, and they tell you to stick it if it gets, you're the last one at the trough. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Yep.
What about residential service customers?
Leslie knows that builders are not the right customer.
All right. No, they are not. Builders are definitely not the right customer. We'll go on there. Ryan, thank you. Crystals. The answer I see was, what was the company with the restaurant with the sliders?
Was it
All right.
crystals?
It was crystals, and what else?
Or,
What's the other?
no.
What we have up north here? I think they're everywhere.
Those
White
are-
Castle.
White Castle.
White Castle. You ever been to White Castle? All right. Oh, I love cleaning urinals in White Castles. Ugh. Okay. So,
See what Leslie said?
where was Leslie? What'd she have to say?
Brent Harper was yelling about me in a bank today.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there we go. No more bank. All right, you guys. That's one of the biggest mistakes the plumbing entrepreneurs make. We get out there, we get the builder, and what they see is sucker. They don't see bank on the forehead, they see sucker. And so does Walmart, so does McDonald's, so does whatever. They see sucker because they get to act, you get to acting like the bank.
Right.
Okay? And they nickel and dime you over, they literally nickel and dime you. I can come down there, I like these guys. I love talking with the guys and say, I'm in with, no, you're not. I'll come down there and take your business. Start another plumbing company. I can get all your work. I can take your builders. I can take your commercial accounts for a few bucks. All right. It's a song and dance.
Yeah.
All right. And but the place to be, those aren't the customers.
Those aren't the customers.
Okay. It's
True.
residential service customers.
Mhm.
Lots of them. All right. Lots of them. They go here every day. All right. They're on here looking for plumbers. They're looking for you.
Mhm.
Okay. Lots of them.
What are they going to find when
Okay.
they find you?
All right. And they love their homes. All right. It's not about plumbing.
Mhm.
All right. You're not replacing water heaters. All right. You're giving them back hot water. All right. Okay. They value things. They value their home. All right. They're not worried about price. That's a lie. Okay. That's a lie. They have to go to the lowest price. Okay. Are those out there that do want the lowest price? Yeah. I mean, we know people that go to, garage sales. I mean,
Sure.
they just want,
They like low price.
they go around and they buy all the junk, and they just got the lowest price. Okay. But we know a lot of people that shop Target. I mean, that's not necessarily the lowest price. Target. Right.
you.
So our Target. And we know the Nordstroms, there's a lot of those out there.
Yep.
Okay. It's not about price with residential service customers. All right. There's lots of them. It's not about price. And they pay you.
Mhm.
They pay you right then. Money in the bank.
Money in the bank.
Cash flow. You heard the saying, cash is king? No,
Mhm.
cash flow. If cash is king,
Yes.
look over here,
Yes.
the lovely Laura.
Yes.
Do we know this? If
Yes.
cash is king,
Mhm.
cash flow is God. I mean, that's the equivalent. All right, is Almighty God.
A little bit of us.
Okay, I know that's all. I'm better than I'm going to get hit by lightning.
Yeah.
Okay, but cash flow, get paid right then.
Yep.
So,
So how many plumbers do we have out there that are strictly residential? Maybe
All right.
type in residential if you are.
all
a
right,
residential
hey,
plumber.
if you're strictly residential, type in residential. All right.
Let us know.
Let us know, all right? Yeah, that's right. Let us know, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mean to step on toes here. I'm just being real here. Hey, I come from the trenches just like you've done it. I made all the mistakes. We did. I get it. I get it with the builders. They're my buddies. I can picture some guys right now.
I know.
We're best buds. We went out and had a beer, and hey, we're talking sports and all that, and it still got screwed.
Yeah, he's still not paying you.
You're still not paying. It's right. Like I'm supposed to understand
Right.
why my wife and kids do without. I'm
Right.
supposed to understand.
Mhm.
Okay, but why he's doing fine. Okay,
Fine. Maybe even going on vacation.
right, and doing vacations and doing
Mhm.
stuff and going everywhere, but I ain't getting paid. I ain't seeing no love.
Mhm.
All right, so it's a game that's being played. If you're working with builders, you're being screwed, brother. Okay, take it from your plumbing brother. If you're working for builders, you're being screwed. I don't care how nice the guys are. I don't care how long they've been to church. I don't care if they're a deacon at the church. You're being screwed. Okay, I'm just laying it.
You kind of let it out
Like
there.
it is, all right? Or you're risking, okay, is it worth risking, your family over some other builder, okay? All right, it isn't, all right?
No.
Commercial, it's just easy. The only reason you're working for builders, it's easy, because you think you got work. That's why you're doing it. Okay, just being real here, okay?
Yep.
All right? Just being real with you. This is Big Brother, okay? It isn't worth it. I can tell you it's not worth it. All right. On the commercial side, I don't care how nice. I've lost $1 million. I lost $1 million account because the candy girl now became in charge of maintenance. Okay, I'm not joking.
Okay.
The lovely Laura, I'll bring her on camera and she'll vouch for me. I lost $1 million because the candy girl became the store became the maintenance girl.
Mhm.
Okay, and
The
so
buyer.
the buyer. So they had to come in and they had to prove that she knew stuff and they change things up and how if they could just save 10%, if they can send 10%,
Mhm.
they look good in their company. And so you don't have, I don't care how much you're in, with the buyers or with the maintenance crews or what, you know, who's ever in charge of the McDonald's or the Walmart or whoever.
Right.
You ain't in because you ain't big enough.
Nope.
Because you're not paying them off enough. Okay, it ain't happening.
Yeah, you can't.
All right.
Yep.
The safe place to be is residential service customers.
I love that.
All right.
Yep.
Because it's money in the bank right then.
Money in the
They love
bank.
you. If you don't want to work for them, you can tell them I don't want to work for you. All right. Hey, you're going to get some weird ones. You know, back in the day, it was 2% of the customers are just crazy. Now it's more like 5%.
I think it's 5.
It's not, I think we agree about 5%. So, hey, 5% of the customers, you know, are just crazy. But it's not going to hurt you. All right. Just kind of tick you off. I talk with some of you guys. Some of my coaching clients, you know, will call me up when they've had a customer that just kind of ran them over the coals, you know, and we just need to talk it out so he doesn't go back in there and do some bodily harm, which I felt. They've called the cops. I get it. Okay, so there we are. Key number 1, right customer. Key number 2.
What?
All right, key number 2. Anybody agree with that? The right customers? Am I full of it? Hey, someone have the courage to tell me I'm full of it?
I think Miles is saying you're half full of it.
Who is? It's great.
Miles.
Miles.
Mm-hmm. Miles Welsh. There is if you build them and service all of them. If you build the homes is what he's saying, I think. If you build the homes and then service the homes. I think that's what he's saying.
No, there's no loyalty there. I'm all in. You're delusional, brother. Miles, I want to save you.
And that's kind of a strong
I want to save you, brother. I want to save you, brother. Working for builders, you're going to wind up being an old guy with no money and wondering what happened. All right.
And there's a few people that are on this show that will
Right.
attest to that.
Right. So you can either start making the shift now and let the other guys that don't know what's going on work for the builders, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Get those
So
residential
Miles,
customers.
there is a few.
Where you
builders.
out of, maybe where's Miles out of?
Yeah, Miles, where you at?
Mm-hmm.
You know, let us know where you're out of. So there we go. Yeah, I know. I'm getting the looks. I know I come across strong here, guys. I've decided. Look,
What?
I'm older. I've been doing this. Been in it for 30 years. Okay.
Here we go.
And I know I can be the nice guy. When I decided I was going to do this, I was going to say, look, I'm just going to tell it like it is. So some of you, if I piss you off, I don't care. You know, I'm just going through because it's so many guys that just need to be shaken and saying, and I see guys crying and complaining, you know, why they're at and where they're at. And it's because you're making the wrong, you're killing yourself. You're doing it to yourself, you know.
But they just didn't know. We did it.
Right.
When we started, you might as well kind of admit
Right.
to that.
And so
right?
now, right, I didn't know either. Right,
Yeah,
we
we
didn't know. But now you know, so I'm going to let you know. So now you have no excuse, okay?
This is how it looks great. A big chunk of money coming in for houses, right?
Right.
We fell into that.
Right, we fell in that trap,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and had one of our builders play the game. By the way, the bankruptcy game is a game that's played. Builders that are very good and sophisticated are playing a game, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And they know what they're doing, all right? And you're not big enough to be able to play the game.
No, and we got dinged big.
Right.
Because we
Right.
thought the money would be great.
Right.
So, but they didn't pay.
So that's how that is. All right, key
Yes.
number 2. Boy,
Okay.
I'll spend a lot of time on that. The right price. Boy, I could go off the deep end on that one too.
Really?
The right price.
You-
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not one of the guys out there. This is killing me, and I did it too. Okay, I got to admit, I did it too. But if you've just taken this price that working for the last company, and now you're taking some money off, that's not the right price. Okay, that's not a fair price. That's not honest price. If you're doing that, all right, you're stealing from your customer. All right, and you're hurting you. All right. The other thing, if you're talking with the guys, the other turkeys, down at the supply house,
Mm-hmm.
What do you charge? What do you charge for this? What do you charge? Well, I think it should be this. I think it should be that. Gobble, gobble, gobble. You listen to the other turkeys on the ground. What? Did your mother ever say anything like this? If your friend jumped off a cliff, would you jump off a cliff too?
Probably not.
No, that's what's happening there.
Mm-hmm.
If you're playing that game, again, you're not being honest with your customer. You're not being fair with your customer, and you're killing you. All right. Or I love this one. Well, I've been doing this for some time, and I just got a feel for it. I hear this all the time, and I did this too.
Yeah, we did.
I'm kind of making. I want you to feel this,
Mhm.
okay? Because I did this too, and we about died. Okay, and we see guys dying left and right because of this kind of behavior.
Mhm.
All right, and you don't have to. All right, you don't have to. And if we can do it, you can do it. And that's the point. That's why I want you to feel the love
So
here.
true.
And so I'm kind of punching here so you get this because I know who I'm talking to. All right. I'm talking to plumbers, all right? We're rough guys, okay? We're not necessarily the sharpest tools in the
You are.
all right, you can get, okay? So, you know, it's, if you do the price where you're just kind of guessing at it, again, you're not being fair and honest. So you don't know what you're charging. You got to know what it is you're actually charging for, and it ain't plumbing. It ain't plumbing. That's the biggest thing right there. It ain't plumbing. Guys, if you think you're selling plumbing,
You're wrong.
you're wrong. Okay, you're not selling plumbing. Yes, I know you're doing plumbing work and you're soldering and gluing and all that kind of stuff. Okay, yes, I get it. Did it for years. Like I can't smell. You know why I can't smell anything, sweetheart?
I know why.
Because it's all the glue. Not that I was sniffing the glue, but you know what I mean. Being around that glue for all these years,
Yeah.
look, I can't smell anything.
Anybody else the same thing?
You guys experience that?
Drop a two.
Right? Yeah. Give me
You
a
can't
two.
smell something because of pipe glue.
Right.
Drop a two.
All right.
Hashtag.
Philippe says his pipe cutters are pretty sharp. All right, yeah. Be careful then. All right. Miles here says, I'm just going off of what I've seen. I've worked for my cousin's plumbing company for 13 years. There we go. You work for your plumbing. Okay. He builds 90% of the spec homes in the villages and services the area. Has one of the largest plumbing companies in the state. All right. Way to go. We'll check in with him in a couple years here. All right. Part of what we're talking about is freedom too, is the freedom. You know, I'm all about freedom, the ability to have this asset that's making money. And that's part of what this is about too. You know, instead of feeling like, you know, you just basically own your job. I talk to guys literally every other day that have large plumbing businesses. And there's some guys watching right now that grew some pretty big stuff. We're talking $10, $20 million plumbing businesses, okay? But you just work all the time. You can't leave, okay? Yeah, you bought some toys. You can buy some toys and that kind of stuff, but it owns you, all right? We're about freedom and about what's the best way to set you up that you have this asset that just throws off cash, that you don't even have to be there. You don't have to babysit. You don't have to chase the money. You don't have to pay anybody off, okay? You don't have to play any games. All right, it's a beautiful thing, and that's what we're talking about here. And if you're looking for that, then we're on the same wavelength, okay? And that's what I hope, you know. And you can do that. It's a beautiful life, really. We were lucky. We fell into this plumbing thing. All right. If anyone watching right now, has anyone dreamed of becoming a plumber when you were a kid? If you did, you know, throw up throw them a high five or something. All right, let us know here in the comments. All right, that you dreamed of becoming a plumber. The odds are is no. You know, none of us dreamed of becoming a plumber. You know, it was like, I want to be a football hero.
You want to be a trash guy.
I want a rock star. I want to be the lovely Lord reminded me I want to be a trash man. I like the idea of hanging on the back of the truck. I thought that was cool. All right. But plumber wasn't even up there. And so talk to a lot of guys again, we all kind of just fall into plumbing. And so we've fallen into a gold mine in the right way, and a gold mine that we actually can take the gold and go, if you dig in the right spot, all right, we actually can take the gold and have a life, okay, that kind of thing. And that's what we're talking about here. So and part of that is knowing the right price, okay. And
Alex dreamed of owning his own business.
Alex dreamed of, way to go, man, and you do. All right, hey, if you're a plumbing business owner out there right now, hey, I'm kind of smacking you around here. Type CEO in the comments. But if you are a plumbing business owner out there right now, you're a plumbing business owner, you're part of the 1%. All right, you're the 1%ers. 1% that have the courage to get in the ring. All these other guys talk about it. Okay, talk about it. All right, and they find excuses why they can't. You know, don't have the money. I don't know what I'm going to do. You know, whatever it is. Hey, and some shouldn't. There's guys that have plumbing businesses that shouldn't have a plumbing business. They'd be better off for they and their families if they go work for someone else, because it's just not in them. All right, but if you have your own plumbing business, you're the 1%ers. You're in the ring. Type CEO in the comments. All right, and so that is something to be proud of. You know, okay, and just in my heart, if you feel this as the big brother, okay, is that look, I've made all the mistakes. Okay, lost a lot of money, wasted a lot of time. I've done all the big building, done the commercial stuff, okay? You know, and even residential service customers, again, 5% are now crazy, okay? But it's a lot easier to handle that. And I can tell you it's a lot nicer having something that throws off easy cash, okay? And that you can come and go. If you just want to leave, you can leave. And the systems are in place and it's working. It's beautiful.
Look at Brent Harpool's Beautiful new logo there.
All right, we got it up?
Yeah, you see
Where?
Brent on the can you see on the comments? It's on his, do you see it?
Oh, yeah.
Brent Harper.
That is nice. All right.
New
man.
logo.
There we go.
Him.
Growing there. So
CEO.
CEO. So the right price. I mean, I can go there. There's so much there. In fact, the right price, that's a foundational issue. All right. You got to have the right price.
Yep.
All right. You got to know what it exactly is that you're selling. It's not plumbing. You got to know, all your expenses. Know that your customers pay all your expenses and they pay for your growth as well. Okay. Not the excuse. Well, no one pays. No, I can't charge that. Yeah, the big company there in town is charging that. The one with all the trucks and all the customers and making all the money and doing all the stuff. All right, they're charging that.
Yep,
okay.
they are.
So key number 2, the right price.
Okay.
Key number 3,
Okay.
the right systems. That leads to the right systems.
Systems.
Right thing.
I love systems.
All right, got to have the right systems. And then you're talking paper. All right, paper is not the right systems. All right, if you're going out to a house and you're writing, all right, if you're writing for the customer, you're doomed. Okay, you are doomed.
If you don't make a change.
Okay, if you don't make a change, all right, lovely Laura threw that in.
Yes.
All right, she has you, want to be a little soft. I know I am being a little hard on them.
You are kind of, I think.
I've had some right like the back end. Hey, and part of it is because of just working on this academy stuff.
Yeah.
And this stuff's there.
Yeah.
And you got to know this stuff. Okay, you got to have these things in place. If you don't, you're just a dead man plumbing. I don't care how many builders you work for and how many homes you're doing. If you're not doing these things, you are a dead man plumbing.
Yep.
Period. And it's not me saying it, the $1 Million Plumber.
No.
It's the stats tell us that.
Yep.
I mean, it's all day long. 95% of all plumbing businesses fail. And it's not because we're not good plumbers. It's not because we don't have customers that love us. Okay? And not because we don't have builders who are taking us out for a beer. Okay? Beer and wings. All right? It's because we don't know the business of the plumbing business.
And there's just great systems, especially
Right.
for scheduling available now with the cloud, and if there's just no excuse.
Right, yeah. The lovely Laura just had. I don't know if you could hear that in the muffle in the background. And then she's chiming in. You want to join the show, sweetheart? All right,
Thursday I will.
Thursday she will. Thursday, join us for a Plumbing Power Couple edition of Potty Talk Live. That'd be good. We'll be loaded for beer in that one. Okay. But yeah, there's so many good systems now. There's no excuse today. And I get it, especially being older. I'm not a tech guy. I'll be transparent with you. I'm a heck of a plumber. But when it comes to one of our businesses, when we did some other stuff, was a tech company. And I was CEO of a tech company, and I'm the most
technically challenged.
That's a good thank you, sweetheart. Technically challenged guy. I'm in my house. I don't do the remotes and that kind of stuff.
No.
I mean, I work them. I mean, I click them. I go through whatever.
But they don't work.
But I don't set them up. It's like, you know what?
Teenagers.
Right. So when it's not like the sound stuff happening now and that kind of stuff, it's like, I don't know what's happening. It's time to learn sign language or something, So I get it, and so a lot of guys are afraid of it. But let me tell you this, and now that I do the tech stuff, okay, a lot of our plumbing systems are more technical than the tech stuff that you got to learn for your plumbing business.
That's true.
All right.
It's
So you've done
now.
it, right? It is easy now. It's just a little different. But you got to know these things, and you must implement them in your plumbing business, or
Because
you're busy dying.
the customers want to see it.
The customers, right?
They're used to it.
I agree. The lovely Laura says the customers like it. Residential customers like it. Again, they're buying value,
Right.
okay? And that's part of it. They're not buying the plumbing. They're buying the value. I was talking to one of the guys today. Talked to a couple. Which one said something about that it is a show or whatever. One of the guys,
Ted or Lance.
Ted or Lance. I think it's Ted. Said it is a show, and there is that part of it. It is a show, and part of it is when you go in the stores today, you can just go. It's all self-help. I mean, it's there on the screen. You can punch stuff, and you can do stuff yourself, or they come up to you, even in the aisle now, and you can check out right there. Okay, going through drive-throughs. Chick-fil-A. The kids come out and down when it's a long line, they come down and they enter your order in down. So we're used to that kind of a thing now, and so you've got to do it as well with your plumbing business. It's not hard. It's easy. The systems aren't expensive, and so it's something you got to do. Yep, Chris, dog and pony show. That's right. It's a dog and pony show, and it's just part of it. And if you talk with CF, the plumbing sales guy, we talk about this, and it's really service. Okay, it's not sales. It's just all part of it. Okay, it's service. okay? You get to pick. Do you want to be the dog or the pony? A lot of times it takes both, bro. Okay? It takes both. All right, so there we go. So there we have it, the 3 keys, all right, to having a business instead of a busy mess. The right customer,
Yes.
the right price,
Yes.
the right systems,
Okay.
all right? So there you have it, all right? Boy, a lot there.
Yep.
Hey, and if you are looking, all right, if you're serious about your plumbing business, I'm excited. I have to admit, I'm excited about what's coming out here with the Plumbing Business Success Academy. Look, I've been doing consulting. I love my clients. By the way, my clients that are listening, this is, there's nothing better with my clients. We work one-on-one. I get the privilege of walking them through myself, through these kinds of systems, and everything there. And then they have direct access to me, and we have the mastermind group, that kind of stuff. I mean, a lot of cool stuff happening there.
Yep.
And I do have a couple spots. If you're interested in that, simply type coach in the comments.
Yep.
And you set a time up, and we'll have a conversation. But here's the thing: not everyone, in fact, most everyone is not ready for that. And some don't want the. You think I'm tough here? We're talking like this. Now you're saying, hey, when I'm coaching, you say you want to get here, we're going to get you there. Okay, I'm not going to drop you.
Tell us.
Right? Love the Lord is you got to be careful what you tell us. If you want to get here, wherever you want to get, we're going to get you there. Okay, and we're going to call you out. We're going to push. And if this is silly or this is wrong, we're going to tell you it's silly or it's wrong. We're going to push you over here, back and get you on path. Okay, that's what we do. But not everyone wants that. I realize not all of you want that kind of a thing. You kind of want to be kind of back behind the shadows, and you kind of just want to be able to kind of do things on your own. Okay, and so this is what the Plumbing Business Success Academy is. So it's all set out. There's modules, 12 modules. There's all kinds of videos in every module. We feed it to you so you're not overwhelmed by it. There's a key right there. A lot of times guys get in and you need the right stuff. Just like when you're building, you're plumbing in a home. Okay, you're plumbing in a home. You got the first rough, right? First rough, second rough, and then the finish. And even within the first rough, there's an order of doing things. The same as with your plumbing business. And the problem is a lot of guys, there's certain things that we like. I love finish work. I love that the art of that. I enjoy that. I can't walk on and just go right to finish work, right? But you can't do the same thing with your plumbing business. You can't just go right to marketing or right to sales, okay? That kind of a thing, because you don't have the right systems in place. All right, you're killing yourself even by doing that. So there's a right way to make it up the mountain. That's a great example. We often kind of joke and call ourselves Sherpas. And so if you go to climb Mount Everest, you just don't go, just start going up the hill. You could, but you die, just like with your plumbing business. All right, by the way, on that, what percentage of people who've attempted to climb Mount Everest have died trying? Let me know. All right, type in the comments. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, because I'm first going to tell you what percentage of those who've attempted to start a plumbing business have died. 95%. 95% have died.
Wait.
Less than 3% have died climbing Mount Everest.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay, got it. All right.
Did you get that? Is that clear? So it's more dangerous to start a plumbing business, okay, at least for the business side of things, than it is to climb Mount Everest. And so even with climbing Mount Everest, all right, you just don't just go, walking up the mountain, all right? It's staged, all right? You got to get acclimated. You got to get acclimated before you get up and then make the summit, okay?
True.
So it's the same with your plumbing business. It's just how it is. When you started plumbing, you just didn't walk into a house and just start doing whatever. You didn't. So what makes you think you're going to do that with your plumbing business? It's crazy, all right? So we got to look at it that way. So with the Million Dollar Plumber Success Academy, we got it laid out, all right? So it's laid out in the right way so you can make it to the summit, all right? Also, so you don't get overwhelmed, because that is a biggie, because there is new stuff, all that kind of stuff being at you, okay? And you just can't be picking and choosing what you like and don't like, because it just doesn't work that way. So there you have it. Okay. All right. So, hey, for the Academy, all right, we can.
Maybe I put the link in directly to the Academy, but if you get the playbook, you'll get directed there.
Oh, the playbook, we have a thing for the playbook. If you go there, if you get the playbook, So they'll direct you after that to the
They'll
playbook?
direct you to
Because
the
I'm
playlist.
offering a pre-launch,
Mhm.
pre-launch special, 90% off,
Right,
90% off.
it's true.
All right, just I just want to get this in your hands. All right, it's a no-brainer. There's
It's a
nothing else
no-brainer.
like it. There's nothing out there like it. If you're serious about being successful with your plumbing business, you want to know this stuff. There's no excuse. You know. So
Yep.
there we have it.
Okay.
I want to do that.
So get the playbook.
And I love it. I just love you guys. I love you guys. So yeah, get the
So type
playbook.
playbook in the comments.
All right. So there we have it. Hey, tomorrow night.
Yes.
Hey, I got a hold of CF. I said, hey man, I miss the guys. I miss you. So we're gonna do Selling Made Easy tomorrow night. CF will be in the
Let's see
house.
What happens tomorrow night?
All right. We'll smack something around there. That ought to be interesting.
Oh, no.
All right. So join us tomorrow night,
Hopefully the
7:30
sound will be
p.m.
working.
Eastern Standard Time. On Thursday, we're having a Plumbing Power Couple edition,
We
7:30 p.m.
are.
Eastern Standard Time.
Yep.
So the lovely Laura's face will be on
Mhm.
screen here.
Yep.
So we'll see you then. All right.
Okay.
Hey, but I think it's about time to flush this episode of Potty Talk Live.
It is.
All right, is it?
Mhm.
I think we got everything covered. Yeah, there we go. I think I even hear some music.
Yep.
All right. Hey, reminder, 5 to subscribe. Never want to miss an episode of Potty Talk Live. All right. Also, to get the playbook in the comments. Type playbook in the comments to get your copy of the playbook. All right. It's free. Good stuff there. Cool. As always, I want to remind you that you were purposely and wonderfully created, and you were created to do great things. So as always, plumb like a champion.